I think my biggest factors right now is going to be this alcohol in my system. If you don't want to sit through this intro, hit the timestamps at the bottom. But if you're going to be doing that, go ahead and smash that little like and subscribe button for me. Thanks. Anyways, welcome back. Sorry it's been a little while. I had some work stuff to do, and that's the reason why you're going to get these next couple sets. Went down to Florida for some work stuff. If you're not familiar with Tennis Toons, him and I were able to sync up and get some sets in. So I highly recommend you go check out his channel, smash his subscribe button. And if you're one of the guys from Tennis Toons coming over here, welcome. I appreciate the visit. Go ahead and smash my subscribe button. I'm not going to pre-qualify anything. Like, I'm not going to give you any excuses or anything for what may or may not transpire in this set. But if you want to see what was kind of going on a little bit, go to the end of the video. There'll be a little breakdown there along with our points breakdown. So Tennis Toon fans, if you're here, we do a little bit different. I kind of do a voice overlay and I talk kind of through the match, maybe a little bit about the week, whatever. Maybe some things I did well in the match, maybe some things I did not so well. Anyways, thanks for Brett for making time for this. You know, I thought I reached out to him sooner than I did, so he was able to make this work. He was coming off a cold, so I felt bad for that. As you can tell, you've seen my other videos, like I'm a little bit groggy and stuff. I'm getting over a cold as well. I'm coming off my own cold. Nonetheless, this match was a lot of fun, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right, old Brett serving first. You have to excuse my sniffles. Yeah. Brett's first serve actually comes at you a little bit quicker than the camera would allude, and then he is right, his second serve doesn't have a whole lot on it. I think if he just trusted a little bit more, he'd make it more than he'd miss it. Woo! Smoked it. Then we went ahead and put total points at the bottom left there, total points. Should be pretty accurate. I spent a lot of time. Too good of a shot. Yeah. We tried to shorten the points up a little bit, and that might have been, yeah, that's in, and that might have been a little bit of a downfall, but I was, so I was at work for a work thing, and it's open bar the whole time, and this would have been day 2, so, or day 3, I can't remember, so, yeah, he read that right, good for him. But my body was not, we did that same shot twice in a row. My body was not feeling the way I would have liked it to. Again, we're still a little overweight, working on that. I'm trying to eat less. And then if you see me slicing this much, it's because I could not, me and my backhand have been struggling quite a bit lately. And you have to excuse the camera going up and down. If you see that wind break on the far side of the screen there, my camera setup was attached to that, so it was a bit more flimsy. I didn't bring my little step ladder on the plane to get up to the top of the fence. We'll let. So hopefully it's not too bad. There's some wind picks up a little bit, but it was pretty nice. I was like 80 degrees. Wasn't like super humid. But I've been playing inside winter tennis in the Midwest, so it was really nice to play outside, honestly. Outside tennis is definitely a little bit different than inside tennis, I'll say that. Don't feel like we're moving well so far yet. And it is not uncommon. Excuse me, it is not uncommon for me to take literally a whole set to like settle in. I don't know what I said there. Oh well. Brett had us mic'd up, so his video version of this probably, you know, his flavor of video is a little bit different than mine. But we are already down 0-3. That is wild. I mean, Brett's smoking 6 winners already, and I have 6 unforced errors. That's, boy. Yeah, he wasn't missing those short balls. He was just eating them up. And that's no good for me because I'm notorious for hitting the ball a little bit too short. I've been working on that. Working on flattening out my forehand still. It's coming along. And like I said, I do win a lot more in tennis than the channel would allude to. You know, for this season in USTA, I'm actually undefeated in singles, which is cool, I guess.
35.
And Brett's quicker in person than, you know, the camera would allude to. He had a guy on his channel talking about like, oh, the game just, you know, when you watch it on camera, you think it's kind of slow, but I've brought this up different times on my channel. Like, it's, when you're there, it's faster than what you're seeing on camera. So like, you're watching the pros, like it does not do them justice. You have to go watch them play. 3 double faults, 7 unforced errors. I've won 6 points total in this set. Holy cow. Let's make that 7.
Oh my God, good shot.
Yeah, and I mean, you're pulling shots like that, there's really nothing I can do, so. And it's tough to tell. Like, I've only played Brett once. So, I mean, these stats on Brett's column there, like, those are unbelievable. Like, that's a great set of tennis. So, you know, it's tough to say. Like, was he playing well? Was he playing really well? Was he not playing well? How does he feel about it? You know, it's tough to say. I've only played him the one time. So maybe that's just an unbelievable set for him. Don't know. Was he playing average? Did he felt like he was playing good, playing bad? Don't know. Not to take away from him by any stretch. Like, I mean, he beat me bad. Like 5-0. Like, there's no coming back from this. On the serve, we were trying to definitely pick up on his backhand a little bit, and pick on it. But my, 5 double faults, man. Oh my God.
Disgusting.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing good in that set. Holy
Ugh. So let's go ahead and talk about that set a little bit. Well, before we talk about that set, let's go ahead and talk about, so I was down at a work thing where it's open bar like the whole time. So I am notorious for getting torqued on the free alcohol. So was I hungover? No. Did I have alcohol in my system? Absolutely. What's weird is that, like, I obviously felt it. I felt like everything felt like, I felt like I was wrapped in concrete. Nothing really felt good. So that was a big, like, no-mer right there. Didn't feel like I moved too well. I mean, I wouldn't say I was nervous, but you're always like a little nervous settling into a set with a new person. You try and get a feel for how they play. I'm notorious for taking my sweet time as to, like, trying to figure out how I'm gonna play this person a little bit. Not that I should get smoked 6-0. My goodness, I got the bagel. You know, that happens. But, you know, staying up late, doing drinking with all the work buds, all that good stuff. Coming out playing outside for the first time, you know, in 2025. I've been playing inside tennis since basically November. Again, these aren't, like, Brett played well. The stats speak for themselves on his side. He only had 1 double fault, 9 winners, 3 unforced errors, and, you know, 5 errors I forced on him. 27 points in total to my 11. I mean, that's just, like, not acceptable to me. Unless, like, I'd be okay with a 6-0 if he was, like, a top-rated 4-5 player. Like, he asked me, you know, what he thinks he is, and, like, I think he would probably win. I mean, if I had to be, like, super honest, I think he'd probably win 30 to 40% of the time at 4-5. From what I've seen at 4-5s, playing in person and watching them, and then playing him, That's kind of where I guess I'd peg him at. And that's higher than I pegged myself. I win last season for 2024. You know, I won about 55-60% of my singles matches at 4.0. I'm hoping to do better. I mean, right now we're at 100% for 2025 for sanctioned like USTA type stuff. You know, the goal is to get bumped up to 4.5, but like I've got some things to work on. We're working on the head game a little bit, you know, just trying to have more fun, relax, swing comfortable. I still have about 25-30 pounds to lose. You know, I'm doing some strength training. So it actually does get in the way of my tennis a little bit because, you know, if I like smoke it in the gym leg day, like let's say on a Friday, and I've got a USTA team tennis match on Sunday, like my DOMs is 2 days, like my legs are toast on that Sunday. So there's times where I won't explicitly not hit the gym because I don't want to be like super sore for a match, and that's okay. But these stats, you know, hopefully you guys like them. Like I enjoy the stats. I know they're just kind of where they are on the screen or whatever, but you know, hopefully you like them. We have more sets to come. We were able to play a total of 3 sets, so I will be in the process of getting those up. Set 2 will be coming out probably the following week, maybe in the same week. I don't know. You know, I'm kind of busy with stuff. It happens, you know, when I get around to it and, you know, feeling like I want to make this video, you know, we'll get it done. But anyways, if you stuck around this far, I appreciate you. Smash that subscribe button. You know, tell us what we can work better on. And go out there and play some tennis. Remember, this is part-time tennis, baby. See you next time.